We're here in Interlagos on the outskirts of Sao Paulo, and you're joining us for the 2005 Brazilian Grand Prix. This Grand Prix is always a very colourful affair, and even though the facility itself is not on a par with the rest of the venues on the Grand Prix calendar, the track has produced some great races over the years. The crowd will certainly be gunning for local hero Rubens Barrichello.
Conditions are perfect here today. Clear skies and perfect temperatures on and off the track. The forecast is also good, and we expect that it should stay like this for the whole race. With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Montoya leads. Barrichello second. Fisichella is third. Michael Schumacher is right on his tail. Alonso fifth. Sato is sixth. Massa seventh. And in eighth is Webber. Reliability has not been an issue for any of the teams so far today, with the race yet to see its first retirement. Drivers start their third lap. Montoya leads. He's now the fastest man on the circuit. Barrichello second. Fisichella is third. Michael Schumacher fourth. Alonso fifth. Takuma Sato is right on his tail. Massa seventh. And in eighth is Webber.
It's high qualifying. Keep your position and don't let it fall away.
It's the Mclaren of one Pablo Montoya who's fastest through the second sector.
Don't let Thiago Montero extend the gap
4 of this Grand Prix. Montoya leads. Barrichello second. Fisichella is third. He's really starting to fall behind now. Michael Schumacher fourth. Alonso fifth. Sato is sixth. Felipe Massa is right on his tail. And in eighth is Webber. And Pablo Montoya is currently the fastest man on the circuit through the first sector.
Reliability has not been an issue for any of the teams so far today, with the race yet to see its first retirement. It's the McLaren of Juan Pablo Montoya that's fastest through the second sector.
Best time through sector 2. Right, you've been overtaken by Christian Clean. Keep up with him and fight for position.
It's the fifth lap. Montoya leads. He's just set the fastest lap of the race so far. Barrichello second. Fisichella's third. Schumacher is fourth. Alonso fifth. Sato is sixth. Massa's seventh. Mark Webber is right on his tail. Juan Pablo Montoya is currently the fastest man on the circuit through the first sector.
That's the fastest sector 3 time of the day from Brazilian Felipe Massa. He's really fine now. It's the McLaren of Juan Pablo Montoya who's fastest through the second sector.
Now that he's ahead of you. Great time for sector 1. Keep it going. Condition indicator is showing green tyres. They've heated up nicely now. Grip should be good.
A third of the way into this Grand Prix, Montoya leads.
Remember to come in for your stop on the next lap. Your stop is next lap.
Nick Heidfeld is lapping significantly faster than Jacques Villeneuve ahead of him.
stop. Scheduled stop on this lap. You just beat your best time for Sector 2.
That's an engine failure for one of the Minardis. It's Friesacker. Patrick Friesacker is out of the race. Raikkonen pits. He's in for his first stop on lap number 7.
Kimi Raikkonen exits the pits. He rejoins in 19th.
This is lap 9. Montoya leads, Barrichello second, Fisichella is third, Michael Schumacher fourth, Alonso fifth, Sato is sixth, Massa seventh, and in eighth is Webber. Jacques Villeneuve gave away half a second that last lap.
That is just about the fastest you've been through the second sector in this session. Nice one. You've got the best time so far through that last sector.
Lap 10, Montoya leads, Barrichello second, third is Michael Schumacher. He's currently lapping faster than anybody else on the racetrack. Fisichella fourth, Alonso fifth, Takuma Sato is just 2 seconds back, Massa seventh, and in eighth is Webber. Out of our commentary box window we can see the Ferrari mechanics preparing for action. They'll be bringing in one of their cars this lap. It looks as if the BAR mechanics are preparing for a stop.
Takuma Sato will be pitting this lap.
Mechanics are out in the Renault pits. We can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage right now.
That must be for Juan Pablo Montoya.
Reliability is yet to be a major factor in today's race, with just one retirement so far. Patrick Friesacker retired with mechanical problems on lap 7. Montoya takes to the pit lane. That makes him the first of the leading pack to come in, which confirms the rumours that he was running perhaps a little low on fuel. Into the pits comes Takuma Sato.
Juan Pablo completes his stop.
He rejoins in 8th.
I can see the Williams mechanics out in the pit lane. They'll be bringing in one of their cars this lap.
The Sauber team are out, ready for one of their cars. Coulthard exits his box. He should slot back into 17th place.
We're on lap 12. Barrichello leads. He's currently lapping faster than anybody else on the racetrack. Giancarlo Fisichella trails him by 6 seconds. Massa is in 3rd place. Webber is 4th, followed by Trulli in 5th. Jacques Villeneuve is 6th. Heidfeld is 7th. And in the last points place after completing his first stop is Juan Pablo Montoya. The Toyota of Jarno Trulli has just set the fastest Sector 3 time of the race.
Fernando Alonso in the Renault has just set the fastest Sector 3 time of the race so far. Out of our commentary box window, we can see the Ferrari mechanics preparing for action. Rubens Barrichello will be pitting this lap.
The mechanics are out in the Renault pits.
They'll be getting ready to receive Giancarlo Fisichella.
I can see the Williams mechanics out in the pit lane. They'll be getting ready to receive Nick Heidfeld. The Sauber team are out ready for one of their cars. Felipe Massa will be pitting this lap. Christian Klein drives up to his pit box.
He makes his first stop on lap 11.
Into the pits comes the race leader. There's movement down in the Toyota pits.
It looks as if they'll be bringing in one of their drivers this lap.
The race leader enters the pits. He makes his first stop on lap 12.
Heidfeld comes in for his stop.
Felipe Massa is coming into the pits.
He's in for his first stop on lap number 12.
This race will be over in another 10 laps. You're nearly home. It's almost yours.
Here comes Trulli into the pits.
Fisichella exits the pits. He rejoins the race in 6th. Making a hasty exit from the pit lane is Nick Heidfeld. He'll rejoin in 13th place.
There's 10 laps to go. Montoya leads. Barrichello 2nd. Michael Schumacher is right behind his teammate in 3rd. 4th is Alonso. He's definitely beginning to fall back now. Takuma Sato is just 2 seconds back. Giancarlo Fisichella has completed his first stop and is now in 6th. Massa 7th, and in 8th is Webber. There's been just one retirement from the Grand Prix so far. Patrick Friesack went out on the 7th lap. We're at 2/3 race distance. Montoya leads. Barrichello 2nd. 3rd is Michael Schumacher. He's lapping faster than anybody at the moment. 4th is Alonso. He's really starting to fall behind now. Takuma Sato trails him by 3 seconds. Fisichella 6th. Felipe Massa is 7th after his first stop. And in 8th is Webber.
Takuma Sato's really flying now, and he's set the fastest 3rd sector time of the race so far.
That's a great Sector 3 time from Nick Heidfeld, fastest so far. Ralf Schumacher exits the pit lane.
He rejoins the race in 15th.
Jacques Villeneuve's picking up the pace. He's the fastest anyone on circuit has been through the 3rd sector.
We're now 3/4 of the way into the race. Montoya leads, Barrichello second. He's lapping faster than anybody else at the moment. Third is Michael Schumacher. Fourth is Alonso. He's really starting to fall behind now. Takuma Sato trails him by 3 seconds. Fisichella's sixth. Massa's seventh. And in eighth, it's Webber.
Ralf Schumacher has picked up his pace and he's making ground on Thiago Monteiro.
We have just a single retirement so far this afternoon. Patrick Freisacker made an early exit from the Grand Prix on the 7th lap. Thiago Monteiro dropped 0.2 seconds to the car behind. The gap's narrowing all the time.
Here's the current top 8. Montoya leads. Barrichello second. Third is Michael Schumacher. 5 seconds behind him is Fernando Alonso. Sato fifth. He's definitely beginning to fall back now. Fisichella sixth. Massa seventh. And in eighth is Webber.
Thiago Monteiro is losing some ground to the chasing car. The gap is now down to 8.4 seconds.
Rubens Barrichello puts in the fastest time for Sector 2 so far. That looks like an engine failure for one of the Saubers. That's Jacques Villeneuve is out of the Grand Prix. With just 5 laps to go, Montoya leads. Let's take a quick look at the current leaders. Montoya leads, Barrichello second, third is Michael Schumacher, fourth is Alonso. Giancarlo Fisichella is in fifth behind his teammate. Takuma Sato is right on his tail. Mark Webber is seventh and Felipe Massa eighth.
Reliability has been good so far, with only a handful of cars not still competing in today's race. Patrick Freisacker had his race ended on lap 7. Jacques Villeneuve became a casualty of the new single-engine rule when his power plant exploded on lap number 17.
Ralf Schumacher has picked up his pace and he's making ground on Thiago Monteiro. we head into the final few laps, Montoya leads. He's currently lapping faster than anybody else on the racetrack. Rubens Barrichello is just 2 seconds back. Third is Michael Schumacher. Fourth is Alonso. He's really starting to fall behind now. Giancarlo Fisichella is in fifth behind his teammate. Sato is sixth. Seventh is Button. And Felipe Massa eighth. Diego Montero is lapping a second and a half slower than the car behind him.
The BAR of Takuma Sato is slowly but surely being caught by Jenson Button.
Montoya just started his last lap from first place.
Only one more lap to go and the current race order looks like this. Montoya leads, Barrichello second, he's lapping faster than anybody at the moment. Michael Schumacher is just 2 seconds back. Fourth is Alonso. He's definitely beginning to fall back now. Fisichella is fifth. Sato is sixth. Seventh is Button and Felipe Massa eighth.
Takuma Sato is going to have to do more. He dropped 2/10 in that first sector.
You put in your best time so far through the previous sector.
Only seconds to go before the leaders cross the finish line. It's Juan Pablo Montoya that gets the victory as he takes the checker flag in first place. A respectable second for Barrichello. Michael Schumacher third.